Welcome to Newfoundland and Labrador Jackpot Bingo. Good luck, have fun, and happy dabbing. And here's your host.
Hello, Newfoundland and Labrador, and welcome to NL Jackpot Bingo. I'm your host, Jess Baldwin, and we have another exciting game lined up. Now, if you joined us last week, you know that our jackpot did go, but that's okay because we're on trend to be maxed out again in just a few short weeks. Plus, we're giving away lots of great prizes today. So before we get started, I just want to make sure you have the correct playing card in hand. It should say week 12, November 30th, 2025. All right, let's head on over to the vault to see what you are playing for today. So today's bingo jackpot, if you fill out your card in 52 numbers or less, is for $5,580. If not, our consolation prize today is $200. Now, if you joined us last week, you know that our 50-50 jackpot was at $46,270, and I'm happy to say that it's grown to $54,655. As a reminder, you can only purchase your 50-50 tickets online at nljackpotbingo.ca, and we'll be giving that away in 2 weeks' time at our game on Sunday, December 14th. I'll tell you a little bit more about that later on. So today we are playing 3 bingo games, and this is what your playing card should look like. So game number 1, top or bottom on the left side of your playing card, we're looking for any line or 4 corners. That is for $1,500. Game number 2 on the exact opposite side on the right, top or bottom, we're looking for the letter X. So that is 2 diagonal lines going through the free. No ends will be called during this game. That is also for $1,500. And finally, the jackpot game at the bottom of your playing card, the game that we all want to win. Fill out your card today in 52 numbers or less, and you are taking home a jackpot of $5,580. So let's go over the rules. If you think you have a good bingo, you got to give us a call, 1-855-652-4646. That's 1-855-NL-BINGO. If we have a good bingo, the game is officially over. If we have more than one winner, the prize will be divided equally. And finally, you have until this Tuesday, 4:30 p.m. Newfoundland Standard Time to verify your playing cards. So before we head into game number 1, let's take a look at our board. We have all our B's, the I's, the N's, the G's, and the O's. So heading into game number 1, as mentioned, we're looking for any line or 4 corners for $1,500. And your first ball is B4. Oh, 64. B12. And 36. G54. G53. I-25. All right, we are holding at I-25. If you think you have a good bingo, give us a call, 1-855-652-4646. That's 1-855-NL-BINGO. If you are just joining us, it is game number 1. We are looking for any line or 4 corners for $1,500. While we're waiting, I'll just take a moment to talk about Fate & Co. Salon and Spa, our wonderful partner. They do my hair, my makeup, my extensions, my nails each and every week. So I want to give a big shout out to Fate & Co. They're located on Topsail Road, located in Mount Pearl. They are a one-stop shop for all your salon and spa aesthetic needs, so definitely check them out. FateandCompany.ca, they have a lot of great winter specials happening, especially, you want to get ready for the holiday season. You want to, treat yourself, or maybe you're looking for a last-minute gift to give somebody. Why not give them the gift of being pampered or treating themselves, right? Actually, I took my little 3-year-old goddaughter to Fate & Co. yesterday, and we had a lovely time. She got a little kid's pedicure with little kitty cats on it, which was super cute. She loved it. And we also, she got hair tinsel put in her hair. So, I mean, if you're a 3-year-old, you love having, different color hair, having glittery hair. It's kind of one of those gifts, if you don't know what to get a child, give them an experience. So definitely check out Fate & Co. We had a great time. And I think we have a winner. Let's see. And there we do, a diagonal line. In less than 2 minutes, we've given away $1,500. We're going to head right into game number 2, so we're looking for the letter X. So this is 2 diagonal lines going through the free. No ends will be called during this game. This is also for $1,500. Good luck. And your first ball of game number 2. I-19. I-27. B10. G49. G55. O62. I-21. G51. O75. B9. B3. G57. I-23. G47. G53. B4. O74. O73. O65. All right, we are holding at 065. If you think you have a good bingo, give us a call, 1-855-652-4646. That's 1-855-NL-BINGO. We are currently in game number 2, looking for the letter X, so that is 2 diagonal lines going through the free. So take a look at the board on the screen there and make sure you didn't miss any numbers. This is also for $1,500. Also want to give a shout out to Tiny's Bar and Grill, Dine-In and Takeout, 2 locations in CBS and Paradise. I always rave about what a great menu they have, and that's because they do have a truly wonderful menu. Anything from Jig's dinner to breakfast and brunch to burgers, fries, seafood, all that good stuff. We actually had some pizza and garlic fingers right before today's show, so that's what I look forward to every week. My garlic fingers with bacon and dough and air sauce. So definitely check out Tiny's Bar and Grill. Maybe you want a little break before, or a break from cooking, or you want to go out for a celebratory dinner. Tiny's Bar and Grill is the place to go. All right, moving on to the next ball, G56. I-20. All right, we are holding at I-20. I just called 2 new numbers. Hopefully, they are the numbers that you need. I also want to give a shout out to a young guy in Beta Spare, Keegan. Keegan, I heard that you and your mother and your nan play NL Jackpot Bingo each and every week. So Keegan, thank you so much for playing. It's I hope that you're lucky today and winning. I always love hearing from people when they're die-hard fans and they play each and every week. So Keegan, thank you so much. We really appreciate your support. And thank you to your mom and your nanny as well. So currently on hold at I-20. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to check out our website, nljackpotbingo.ca. Oh, we're going to move on to the next ball. Oh, no, we're not. Got some misinformation. So check out NL Jackpot. Okay, now we are. Perfect. It's a live show, you know. G46. B15. All right, we are holding at B15. If you're still looking for a really great Christmas gift, check out nljackpotbingo.ca. This is where you can buy your bingo cards for the rest of the season. So we have 2 weeks left now until we take a break for the holidays, and then we start back up in January for games 15 to 28. So if you're looking for a stocking stuffer or a great present for the bingo player in your life, definitely buy your tickets online, nljackpotbingo.ca. They'll be delivered right to your door. You don't have to be going to the store each and every week. That would be actually a wonderful gift. Because I imagine, I know for me, if I was playing at home, I would be the person going to the store last minute, running to get their cards and risk them being sold out. So this is a foolproof way to make sure that you have your bingo cards on hand. And of course, it makes a wonderful gift as well. I also want to give a shout out as well to Siobhan D of Bishop Falls. She was our jackpot winner last week. Okay, we're actually going to move on. I'll talk a little bit more about that. But 63. Okay, we are holding at 63. But as I was saying, back to Siobhan. Siobhan won our jackpot last week of $13,175. And I think she won it in a record amount of time as well, 44 balls. That is incredible. I've never seen that. So she had a very lucky card. So congratulations, Siobhan. I'm sure you broke a lot of hearts last week, but it's totally fine because you know what? You are the winner And that's a nice chunk of change to have before the holiday season. That being said, our jackpot game today is for $5,580. And if that does not go, it will only get bigger next week. And as I mentioned earlier, it is on trend to be maxed out once again. So I'm hopeful that in 2 weeks' time, when we have our final game of the season, or of the final game before the holiday season, we'll be able to give away over $100,000 worth of for our 50-50, as well as our jackpot. B14. All right, holding at B14. So last year, our 50-50, right before the holiday season, I think it was at $115,000. So currently, it's at $54,000. So in the next 2 weeks, we are going to see that grow tremendously, and I cannot wait. And the only place that you can get your tickets is online, nljackpotbingo.ca. You can get your 50-50 tickets in the store. You can only get them by purchasing them online. So in 2 weeks' time, we're going to have a very big game. We're going to be giving away our 50-50 jackpot, as well as our bingo jackpot, regardless of what transpires. So that's going to be a big, big week. I can't believe we're in our week 10 already, or week 12, I should say. Even I'm getting mixed up. All right, I think we have a potential winner on the line. Let's see. And there we go. The letter X, 2 diagonals going through the free. Just like that, we've given away $3,000 so far. Now we're going to head into our jackpot game. So fill out your card today in 52 numbers or less, and you're taking home a jackpot of $5,580. So good luck. Got the balls in the hopper. Oh, one last ball there. And your first ball of the jackpot game is I-26. G-54. O-72. O-63. O-68. N-35. I-30. B7. N-44. B1. I-20. G50. G49. O70. O73. B10. I-25. 56. Oh, 65. I, 21. Oh, 64. B, 14. B, 2. B, 4. B, 12. N, 42. N, 40. B, 3. I, 19. G, 59. N, 39. B, 13. O, 62. N, 32. I, 22. I, 29. I, 23. O, 67. N, 38. G, 53. N, 34. N, 33. O, 66. I, 17. O, 74. O, 71. O, 61. I, 24. B8. Oh, 75. Oh, 69. And 31. All right, that's your 50-second ball. If you think you have a good bingo, we're looking for a full card, 52 numbers or less. Give us a call, 1-855-652-4646. That's 1-855-NL-BINGO. Going once, going twice. All right, on to the next ball, B5. B6. I-16. N-45. G-57. N-36. N-37. I-27. B9. All right, we're holding at B9. If you think you have a good bingo, give us a call, 1-855-652-4646. That's 1-855-NL-BINGO. So the jackpot did not go this week, which means it will only increase for next week's game. So not to worry, you still have a chance next week as well as the week after that. Also want to remind you about your 50-50 tickets as well. You can only purchase your 50-50 tickets online, nljackpotbingo.ca. So in 2 weeks' time, we're going to be giving away both our bingo jackpot and our 50-50 jackpot. And as I mentioned earlier, our 50-50 jackpot went well over $115,000 last year. So I fully expect that to double in the next few weeks. Currently, it's at $54,000. But as I mentioned, I expect that to go over, well over $100,000. But of course, we can only do that if you purchase your tickets, nljackpotbingo.ca. I want to say a big thank you to all of our sponsors once again, Fate & Co., as well as Tiny's Bar and Grill. Also want to give a big shout out to NTV for providing us with this platform to play NL Jackpot Bingo, as well as to all our players at home. This would not be possible without you. So we have our winner. We've given away $3,200 today, which is great. So be sure to your 50-50 tickets online, nljackpotbingo.ca. We'll be giving that away in 2 weeks' time at our final game on December 14th. And our jackpot for next week, our bingo, is also increased as well, which is great. So join us next week. Happy dabbing and long may your big jib draw. We'll see you next week. Have a great week.
If you want to be the best at bingo, you gotta train.
Let's take your vitamins B12 and 2 more and 1 more and bingo! Commercial break. Got the chips.